What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? This your man Drake Mack coming to you again with another episode of the Drake Mack Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. Today, I'm going to be discussing the new trailer in reaction to the new Good Times um, film remake that's on Netflix. And the way the response was, it was on Twitter, X, or whatever you call it, was apps, they dogged it. So I'm going to ask you guys, is it really worth it? Is this it? Because I'm thinking this ain't it. And then also, to kick off the show, I'm going to do a reaction to Lauren Victoria Burke's new video that talks about PR and how certain people are bossing up at PR. So I want to go ahead and discuss that from our lady, Miss Laura Victoria Burke. So hopefully you guys are healthy, happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel. But you already know how I do it. You know how we get down. The real question is, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see who is in the house today. Let's go ahead. Roberta, what's going on? Roberta is in the house. Robin D, the admin, my girl. What is up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm coming in with all this energy in the morning. Good morning. Princetta is in here. Good morning, Princetta. Good morning. It's Eliza in this mug. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Junior Network. Junior Network said, Good Times Animated Series is a mental show. We are about to break it all down today. My man Andre Ware's in the house. What is up, my brother? Raymond Coke is up in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Robert D said, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share. Rosemary Carter is up in here. Good morning. Good morning. My sister Rosemary is up in here. I love when I'm even not gonna lie. I love when Rosemary is in here because she be giving me that encouragement. Like, yeah, I was saying that too. Be making me. I be trying not to look at the comments when I'm trying to talk, but I can't help but look at them comments and be like, girl, you keep encouraging me. Oh man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys every single morning that you guys kick it with me. I still don't understand. I tell everybody, I still don't understand why you'll be listening to me. Something is wrong with me. Y'all keep tuning in. I think y'all want to see whatever craziness I gotta say. Y'all always tune in to listen to the craziness. Now I don't get it. But I appreciate it anyway. All right. So again, like I said, I got a video from Lauren Victoria Burke that I want to play for you guys. Of course, I'm always going to make sure that my sister, Lauren Victoria Burke, gets shouted out here on the channel. I appreciate. She has no idea. Her, Danny, everybody that's in the Law Avengers. Honestly, I really appreciate them. I really do. Flavio Sosa, who doesn't have a channel out in Brazil, I appreciate him. I appreciate these people so much because I know what I'm saying or what I'm doing is right. Something about it is right. And I love fighting for something. You know what I mean? I love fighting for something. So, it's I appreciate it. And these guys keep me together, keep me going. And I appreciate like I said, Lauren Victoria Burke. I appreciate Blue and Mika and Kat, and She Dressed Me, Pam Entertainment, Pam, my girl Pam, my sister Pam. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, Danny, Dr. Hines, man, Chillmonger, all these people keep me going doing this in the morning, man. Besides you guys, besides the audience, it's the people in the background that keep this thing going, man, and keep me encouraged. And I appreciate not only you guys, but I want to shout out them. Even though she dressed me because I said her name, she can be like, "Oh, so you talking about me again?" Yeah, I said it. I appreciate you. Pull up. No. So I appreciate all you guys, man. It's Eliza said, there's someone looking at the trailer. I cringe watching it and seeing the something falling on the credits makes sense with the crash portrayal. Personally, I have not seen any of it. I did see people going ham sandwich on Twitter last night. You know what I mean? What's up, Frank and Science? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Elijah and John's. Oh God, I gotta see this now. Listen to the craziest one. I started laughing. Yeah, y'all be listening to me. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, don't get it. Derpy, what's up? I didn't even know it had a remake. I did. See, it's the us. Let me say it like this. Since I'm an '80s baby, and I grew up on syndication. How I watch Good Times, how I watch All in the Family, Mama's House, how I watch The Jeffersons, how I watch what's happening? Oh my God, I can't. I watched Happy Days, and the Monkeys, and Laverne and Shirley, and Mork and Mindy, and all of this stuff is in syndication. A lot of these young people don't know what syndication even is, but I got to watch all of that. A-Team. I didn't watch no when Madge came over. It was time to go night night. It was time to go night night in my house. As soon as I heard, I'm going to bed. It's time to go. Bye bye. Night night. Yeah, I appreciate you, Rosemary Carter. You know what I mean. We try to do what we could do. What we could do. You know what I mean. Didn't Netflix Good Times went through the customer response before putting them? I didn't. I don't know. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that today. But I want to start off with my sister, Lauren Victoria Burke. Again, I have yeah, exactly. Yep, time to go to bed, TV off. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Where the TV went off when they played, you know what I'm saying? What's it? Either the Star Spangled Banner, or sometimes they played America the Beautiful, depending on the station, and the TV went off. And then you woke up to info commercials, the 20-minute workout. You know what I mean? Oh, I know some of y'all remember the 20-minute workout. If you my age or older, you remember doing the 20-minute workout. What's up? The great other admins in the house. What's up? He said we need to team up and send complaints straight to them via email or whatever. Or Twitter is letting them have it. But all you got to do, get the biggest thing about Netflix is not watching it. Once they, just like they did with Cowboy Bebop and a lot of other shows, don't watch it. But let me get to, because I'm gonna get to that in just a second. Let me share my screen real quick. Actually, let me get this going real fast and share my screen. Like I said, with our sister Lauren Victoria Burke, always uh, doing her thing. Channel exploded. You know what I mean? I'm so happy for her. What's up, Rashad Walker? What's good? What's good? What is good? So she said this is seven baller PR moves. Johnny Depp, Beyonce, Taylor Swift. So we're gonna get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's see what she says on this.
I found the seven most baller PR moves in recent memory. Let's talk about that. Think of all the meetings that people have about communications and PR, and all the money that people pay for good communications and PR. But so much of what's brilliant and so much of what works is pretty simple, pretty easy, and pretty straightforward, and it looks very effortless. What
Sorry.
you'll learn from this list of seven is that everything, and I mean everything, is communications.
And I love the way that she is teaching us about communications. Again, shout out to Lauren Victoria Burke. This is something that we could all learn, with this, and we could probably understand, why that Jonathan Majors is getting better PR right now than just laying low. To me, this is just a conversation that I had. Tracy Woods, what is up? A conversation that I had about every piece of PR is PR. Bad PR, good PR is PR. Public relations, communications, how people think and look at you. You could become infamous. You could become, all of that. And I believe that, good bad PR, as long as you're in front of something. And even with Jonathan Majors, when we were talking about Jonathan Majors, there's something that I talked to, Lord Victoria Burker. We had conversations about that, about exactly when she's talking about communication, how that works. And, and how she expressed many times, that Jonathan Majors should do Club Shay Shay. Why? Why would he do Club Shay Shay? Well, it's PR. The more that people are getting, talking about you, the more that you're in the media, the more that, your PR can change. Him just disappearing, you're going to forget about this guy. You're not even going, you're like, oh, where he been? You know what I mean? And I really feel like when you're a star like that, you got to keep the star brand on you. So PR, getting in front of the camera, Jonathan Majors singing a song, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, which she has on there. Do you know how much Kansas, nobody was fooling with us until Travis, I'm talking about for real. Of course we got Tech Nine here. He's a major star, but he ain't Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Actually, Rihanna and Travis Scott actually has a home in Kansas City. You know what I mean? But you would never know. But Taylor being in Kansas City, and this is, as middle of America as you could be, and she's that middle American looking girl. I mean, Kansas City, my team was called the Chefs back in the day because we was cooking up some bull jive. Now look at us. Taylor did that. You can say what you want to say. Taylor dating Travis Kelce. I'm about to say Travis Swift. Yeah, but and Raven Coat. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. What's up, Wonder Woman? What's up? But that blew us up. It just them people hating people that watch football. Man, at this few seconds that Taylor Swift was on television tells me PR is PR. Whether they start to hate you or love you, people are talking about you. You're in the limelight. That level of communication goes from here to now here, and that's all you want is people's your name in people's mouths. That's what you want. Again, Lord Victoria Burke, talked about Donald Trump. Hate him or love him, he's always in the media. And that's what you want. People talking about you. When people are not talking about you, they forget about you. They don't care anymore. People still talk about you. They still care. Let me keep going. Taylor was a major upgrade. But I will say this. Let me get to this before I get to the next thing. Going to ABC was not a mistake. It wasn't. You know why? Because people start talking. And that's what you want. You want people to continuously have your name in their mouth if you're a celebrity. Because once they stop talking about you, you're forgotten. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? You're not in the top. Jonathan Majors was as big as you could possibly get. So to reduce him down to not talking at all, people going to forget about this dude. All they're going to remember, the last impressions of you're going to remember is this dude went to court. He lost in their eyes. What's up, King? My boy King Mo. What is up? All they're going to do is say, man, that's the dude who lost in a misdemeanor case. You know what I mean? He probably did it or he would have been saying something. So there's always a media spin and a twist. And then you allowing the mainstream media to tell your narrative. And that's one thing you don't want to do. Why do you think, the word fake news? Dude, it's literally PR 101. And Donald Trump mastered this shit. Sorry to tell you, as bad as you can say his of what he was saying and yada yada yada. He kept it. People still talk about Donald Trump. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Donald Trump right now because I got to give him his props of how he mastered PR. No matter if it's good, bad, or indifferent, that's what you want. You know what I mean? But let me keep going. Because this is 10 minutes and y'all know I get to yap it. And I want to get to the good stuff.
Now, I'm not saying that all of these are planned out for months or anything. I think a lot of these things are very natural. These are 7 unbelievable baller, brilliant PR moves that I've noticed in recent months.
I ain't gonna lie. Wait until I get wait till I hit this gym again. Now that I'm not feeling like crap anymore. I'm about to walk out like Jonathan Major all the time. Just back all big. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna do. But again, you can say that, Raymond. You can say that. But honestly, if you follow me on X, I don't know if you follow me on X, the more stories that come out that people are supporting Jonathan Majors, especially coming back as Kane, the more and more people start saying the same. It's only so much that you can say the same thing over and over again when people start questioning, is that all you got? You see what I mean? Just like when people talk about, Shannon Sharp being gay, is that the only thing that you can say? That's the only thing to demolish this man's character. The only thing you can say is he gay. Can you prove it? Just like how people were saying, well, Jonathan Majors is this. And where you remember, they keep bringing up the court case. And then because the ABC interview, I'm going to tell you how impactful the ABC interview before I keep going. So I can bring this home. The ABC interview is impactful for the way that they delivered the information. They did not sugarcoat anything, and they gave you the factual information from the trial. Factual information. Saying this is a misdemeanor reckless assault. You got acquitted of second-degree assault, which means you did intentionally harm this woman, right? Yes. And the harassment is a violation of ticket. That's what you want in journalism. All this other stuff is blog, hoopla, bliggity blop, flip flam, flippity flops. This is what it is, because all these people keep saying the same thing that somebody else said, and somebody else said, and somebody else said, and somebody else said. And because I keep telling y'all what they're doing, you'll be surprised how many people was watching my show, sharing my show, watching it on X, retweeting or sharing that information. You see what I mean? You'd be surprised. You know what I mean? So, what's up, Cat? Cat is up in here. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. He said, are you going to be rolling out like Mr. Loverman from Who God to do it? I'm going to close my coaching eyes. I'm about to come out here with the big back. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Come out to smile like, hey, what up? And fresh out the joint walk. You know what I mean? I agree. I was worried at first about the interview, but they didn't do anything to make things exactly. If you actually watch that interview and look at it in a logical standpoint, compared to everything else we've been hearing, and it's the most accurate information that anybody put out since the Business Insider. Let's keep going. Let's keep going on this.
Jonathan Majors and Megan Good right now are proving that what looks authentic and natural is the best PR. They're living their lives, they're minding their business, they're doing their thing, and they look fantastic doing it. And it has the spirit of unbothered, completely unbothered.
Exactly.
They don't care about what anybody thinks. They say what they want. They do what they want.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry, baby. Y'all are so fine together. Talk to me about...
They go where they want. They walk out of gyms with no shirt. That's what Jonathan Majors did
Whatever,
recently. And it has the look of, I'm living my life and I don't care about what anybody else thinks. Even more brilliant. And I don't think that they're sitting down and planning this out. I know that a lot of cynical types might think that. I actually don't. I think this is very natural, very real, and it looks real.
Yes.
It looks authentic. What Megan Good represents in this moment is absolute kryptonite for the enemies.
Oh, do you hear that? Kryptonite for all you geeksters out there, all you nerds, blurs, and all of that stuff up above. She is kryptonite because you can, just like I did the video about the international piece just yesterday. You can say that, but they like, well, why is she with her? Why is she with him? And they said a lot of false information in there, and it came from a big major publication in America called People Magazine. You see what I mean? And they had to give you misinformation in there to be able to push a narrative. But then when you see Jonathan Majors and Make It Good together, you can't deny the looks and the feels. It looks awkward because they're still feeling each other out, even though it's been, almost a year since the first time we seen them dating. But that's what it looks like. You know what I mean? And so the narrative now, especially with, Kevin Frazier from Entertainment Tonight and the youngs and the sister from ETV that was coming out. Oh, you look so good together. Brother, come over here. Slide on in the function. He comes sliding in the function. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? I'm Jonathan Major. Remember me, Kane? And that's what you want. That's literally what you want. Because it's almost like Grace can say what she wants to now. And whether it's fake or whatever, whether you think it's fake, is real, it don't matter in the eyes of public relations, y'all. It don't matter. Because what you're doing is you're changing the narrative. That's all you're doing. So now if you think this person is like an abuser or whatever, well, why is she so happy? That's the key, y'all. That's the key.
Of her boyfriend, for the people who don't want to see him succeed and do well, because she is basically standing there and telling the world, look, there's nothing wrong with this guy. I like this guy. He's my dude. I'm in love with this guy, and this is the best moment in my life. And that basically tells everybody, everyone watching that doesn't like him and doesn't want him to succeed, to go take a hike. And that reminds.
Now she said go take a hike while they look like they're about to go take a hike. That's dope. I got to give her props on that. Now, what I love about this, and make sure that you go watch this video too. Make sure that y'all go, if you haven't subscribed to Lord Victoria Burke, make sure that you do. What I love about this, the PR move, and the way that she explaining the PR move is that, again, if it almost says to this, and follow me on this one. I could be totally wrong. Y'all in the comment section, y'all watching on X, y'all watching on Facebook, wherever you're watching it, put in the comment section. Tell me if I'm wrong or not, right? But if you are telling me that you watched a video of a guy running away from a woman, right? You watch this video and you see him with another woman and he's totally happy. Doesn't that question, why was this? Who was the real problem? Now, maybe both of them was toxic. I'm not saying that Jonathan Majors probably didn't have any problems. He did admit that he had some anger issues, in that relationship and all of that. Never denied that, because he admitted that himself. You know what I mean? At the same time, you say I found this a dangerous topic to talk about in public for. Hold up, Remake. What are you saying? Hold up. What are you saying? I found this is a dangerous topic to talk about in public for a man. I don't understand what you're saying. But yeah, explain that, Rain, because I don't know what I don't really understand what you're saying. But back to what I was saying. So if you looked at the way that they tried to portray him in the media, mainstream media, I went hard at mainstream media, right? But then you watch the ABC interview and you see him running away from the girl, and now you hear from him why he ran, this and the other. All these things, her going to the club, all this stuff. Her ear wasn't injured, her finger wasn't injured. She was digging through all of this stuff or whatever. And then he is the one who called the police. So it not only does it show that he cared, you know what I mean? It also showed that he tried to there's nothing. I don't believe that, but especially in this particular case, because you forgot that men can be a victim of domestic violence also. which Jonathan Majors was, because Grace Jabari was arrested for assault. We forget about that. Men get assaulted too. And a lot more men need to come out and say and call the police when they're getting assaulted. I had a good friend of mine, shout out to my man Martin Bass, love Martin to death, showed me a video of a dude getting beat by his girl with a 9-iron. And people just filming it. And he just walking off, taking a 9-iron upside his head. Nothing wrong with that. Which, stop recording, call the police, because this woman is hitting this man with Tiger Woods golf clubs. Like she's, VJ Singh or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like she's trying to swing on the 18th hole. So, in my eyes, if you're saying Grace Jabari was a victim of domestic violence, so was Jonathan Majors. Because there is evidence of that. I'm not saying that to defend Jonathan Majors or anything. I'm saying that because that's facts from the case. And that wasn't the first time she put her hands on him. Matter of fact, he has said that she has hit him before and it's talked about prior domestic violence. But all we're thinking about is the woman in the situation when she was the aggressor. And it was proven the night that it happened. That's why I'm saying, that's why I disagreed with everybody's take on he should have just shut up and went away. No, because the mainstream media would continue to make up a story like they're already doing. At least he's countering it. And the biggest thing you want to do is counter all of the information that they're trying to say about you. That's why this PR is the kryptonite that she's saying. Let me keep going. I got time today. I got some time today. The kids on spring break. I got time today.
Reminds me of what happened in 2022 when Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were in a courtroom in Virginia. Johnny Depp did several things that were quite brilliant from a PR standpoint. Always saying hello to fans, always looking accessible. At one point, when the whole thing ended and he didn't really need to be in the courtroom, he immediately flies and goes and appears on stage with his band. He just had the sort of feel of a real person, even though I think a lot of people see him as this untouchable actor, movie star, whatever, who's been in the public eye for so many years. He put forward this idea of sort of a man of the people type of style. And I think it worked really well for him, which is unusual because he has not sort of been in a normal lifestyle since he was a teenager. So it's incredible, but it was a great PR move. Some of the stuff that he did out there, particularly going to the band right after the trial and wanting to sort of get back into what he was doing, which of course had nothing to do with what was going on in that courtroom.
Exactly. Do you understand exactly? It is DR. You're right. His DR campaign, was very important. Raymond, don't worry about it. This is what we're here for. This is exactly what I'm here for. What's up, Curl Black? And the biggest thing that, and she's right. The biggest thing is becoming a man's man, becoming the man of the people, as she said. When you're in the public eye and you're trying to stay in the public eye, you gotta feel like especially to get people on board with you, you gotta make yourself seem like you're that guy that people can come up and take a picture with. You gotta seem cool. You gotta seem like it's just like me. If I had 1 million subscribers, right? And then you meet me and I'm looking like, I'm acting like Count Dracula, like, oh, don't touch me. Nah, shh, don't you touch me. I got things to do tonight. You know what I mean? Like, who the hell is this guy? You got all this personality on your show. Then I meet you and then you're a dick. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. And you see that a lot of times with celebrities. Jennifer Hudson did something that was so incredible. A guy came up to her and thought she was Coco Jones. And I think Coco Jones, her and Jennifer do favor. She kind of looked, Coco Jones is like a little bit younger version of when we first met Jennifer Hudson, but a little bit, a little bit taller and slimmer. And the guy just legitimately thought he met Coco Jones, right? He's like, you Coco, you can't tell me you ain't Coco. Can't tell me nothing. And she took a picture with him anyway. Shouted out the girls, the Coco Jones's album, right? Make sure you go pick up the album. My album drops. Played along with it. Then invited the guy onto the show. Off a mistake. You get what I'm saying? What does that look like as far as public relations? She looks accessible. She looks friendly. And she looks nice enough to even put you on her show. That's all you want. You know what I mean? That's all you want is as a PR person. What made Michael Jackson so great is that everybody's falling out for him, but he'll touch your hand and you over there. Let me touch Michael Jackson's hand. Dead or alive, I'm still falling out. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. How much of from a public relations standpoint do people think that you're a normal human being? I don't care if Jonathan Majors is dressed like a time travel. I don't care if he dressed like Victor Timely and he looks like he time travels. That what he did for dude's birthday was cool. All right, let me keep going.
And of course, he won, and it was a big win. It was a huge win, and some say it was the end of Me Too. Number 3 here is Beyonce. Brilliant PR. Not just her Super Bowl ad, but the upcoming country album, which is dropping at midnight on March 28th. The PR rollout for the album is unbelievable. Starts with a song coming out, and then we have a photo, then we have another photo. Now we have the album cover. Now we find out that, wait a minute, Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton are going to be on there. Now we find out this 20.
And people are mad about Beyonce doing country. And the people that are mad don't know. I'm gonna go get me a black. You know what? Skip these, these fitted hats or the trucker hats. I'll go get me a blossom hat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get me some vintage clothes and see what y'all like with a red beanie. See if y'all still rock with a brother after he make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. We're gonna make it right. But people are mad that Beyonce's doing country. Do you know the secret? Country started with black people a long time ago with black people. But since it's now more dominated by white folks, they think it's theirs, but we created it. You know what I mean? What's going on, Blue Queen TV? What's up? Let's keep going.
26 tracks. The whole thing is a PR bonanza. And she sort of interspersed it with comments about country music, how she was treated, this and that. Everybody knows what's going to happen next. The thing is going to be number 1. It's going to bring in a ton of dough, and it's going to be a huge success. And it's so predictable, but the PR rollout for it was quite brilliant. And the fact, of course, she is from Texas. She is from Houston. I think everybody knows that, but I think everybody's about to find that out in a more solid and musical way over the next week.
Exactly.
From a PR standpoint, the Tracy Chapman, Luke Combs appearance at the Grammys was absolutely brilliant. There were several brilliant moments at that Grammy Awards, but that one was really nice, really sweet, really fantastic. For those who don't know the story, Tracy Chapman in 1988 wrote the song Fast Car, which I think a lot of people who are under the age of 25 would probably not know too much about because, it was a while ago, 1988. Right. Luke Combs, a top country artist, does a remake of the song. The song goes to like number 1, and then Chapman becomes the first black woman to be artist having a song that was number 1 on the country charts. Mm-hmm. That is probably going to be duplicated, by the way, by Beyonce. But anyway,
exactly.
No,
you see the trickle down effect. That's what I like. It's a trickle down effect. It ain't like black people don't do country music at all. There's actually a lot of dope black country artists if that's the type of music that you listen to, and they're doing amazing things. And what Beyonce doing country music, what that does is it blows up other black country artists because if Beyonce's doing what other people that you got doing it. I love it. I love it. This is awesome. This is amazing. This is, oh my God, this is excellence. Excellence at its peak.
Performance, this appearance by Luke Combs and Tracy Chapman. It's another reason why people love music, because music is universal. It brings
Exactly.
people together. It crosses genres. It
Exactly.
crosses all types of age groups all around the world. And music just has this unbelievable power, and it really was proven on that night at the Grammys. Number 5 is Dr. Reverend William Barber. He was thrown out of a movie theater in December. He was bringing his mother to see The Color Purple, and he
I
was
remember the
thrown out
story.
because Reverend Barber requires a special chair. He has a disability, and the folks at the movie theater, which was an AMC theater, did not understand any of that and called the cops. It was quite crazy
Because of your
in North
pain and your
Carolina.
disability. The fear of falling and wondering if anybody will be around to help you. The fear of not wanting to be alone in a room or at night. The fear of crying in public so you get alone so you can cry. I know the shame because people can say some of the ugliest things when you're disabled.
And then, of course, Reverend Barber, they didn't recognize who he was. They didn't know who he was. He's a civil rights leader. And anybody in the civil rights community would know exactly who he was. He used to be the North Carolina president of the NAACP. At any rate, he turned this into a PR victory, really, for not only himself, but anybody in the community, the very big community of disabled people across this country. He demanded.
Again, this is where PR can work in your favor. And what public relations really is to do is to get people to talk about your situation. That's it. No matter how good or bad it looks, is to get people talking and what the public is relating to. Do they relate to you? Do they understand? That's what it is. And again, that's why I had such a big pushback when people were saying he should have just went away. He should have just let it go. I would have disappeared. Yada, yada, yada. I get why they're saying that. Also, when you're William Barber, do you just let it go because they kick you out? No. You explain your situation and why it's so needed. George Floyd, we seen how detrimental that situation was. We see how horrific it was. But what it also did was spark a conversation, not only in America, but damn it, around the world. And then you not only had black people up here protesting, I seen Amish people up in there protesting. I seen Mexicans, Asians. People are tired of the bull. Now we're starting to see it might be a public relations nightmare for the cops or the city of the city of Minneapolis or St. Paul, wherever he was at. Was it Minnesota? I believe. It might be a PR nightmare for the cops, but they're more like that. But it gets the conversation going, and people didn't stop liking cops. Now you got more people sympathizing with cops, and this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You might sit back and be like, that sucks. But now there's a bigger conversation is happening. And now we're able to express the emotions and the feelings that we have, and we're tired and this and the other. That's how you change. You start to develop ways to be able to bring back a different persona or a different point of view. This is what I meant. A different point of view of what you saw. Let me keep going.
Ended a meeting with the CEO of AMC Theaters, which he got in January, and really to have a conversation about how to change the policy around the type of situation that he had to encounter. More generally speaking, how disabled people are treated. But he turned what was a negative thing that was in the news of hearing about his arrest and all this into a moment where we end up talking about the disabled. He has a big press conference. He has some folks there that are dealing with disabilities standing behind him. and really turned a story about getting thrown out of a movie
What's
theater
up, Pumali?
at a screening for The Color Purple to a story about how you can empower other people. So it was a great PR movement by Dr. Reverend William Barber.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Let me let that do his thing. But so let me ask you guys in the comments, or if you're watching this on a replay, are you kind of understanding where she's coming from when it comes to PR? Put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys would think or think about that. What's up, aggressively relaxing? What's going on?
An absolute baller move during the Oscars, which he was hosting in real time. A tweet goes out from, really, actually, no, not a tweet. It was from Truth Social, which is Donald Trump's platform. Jimmy Kimmel reads it on the air during the Oscars. Just reads it and, basically blows up the whole situation in his favor. And this is why you should never play around with comedians. They're so good off the cuff, so good at putting something funny together that's really effective in a communications way, and just really detonating the thing. And he just turned it around to his advantage. And he did it in a light gold colored jacket that looked fantastic. Lastly, number 7, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce did something that was a really brilliant PR move. And no, it wasn't them kissing after he got his Super Bowl ring. It was when there was a unfortunate shooting at the parade for the Chiefs, obviously after they won.
And again, you know that I did a video about this. TMZ reached out to me for 3 days before I was, before I actually could be able to speak on it without being just totally kind of distraught on this. But there was a good friend of mine, her cousin. I'm sorry, a good friend of mine who was there, who was next to one of the shooters, all of this stuff. So this was a sad day in Kansas City history. But I know she's going to talk about how she gave $100,000 to the family, and then Travis matched her with that, and again, RP to Lisa Lopez, Galvin, her niece, I think a niece or nephew, I believe, was also shot. And those guys are facing the charges that, but yes, I did like this move that Travis and Taylor Swift did. Let me keep going.
Won the Super Bowl. There was a shooting at the end of their victory parade in Kansas City. And what did the two of them do? They gave some money to the folks who were the victims of the shooting, which to me was a great PR move, even though, again, I don't know that these things are really, you can't plan that. You didn't know there was going to be a shooting. It seems so natural and, again, so authentic, and that's what makes it such a strong move. And it looked it just was good. It was a good idea. It was a great idea. And it takes the attention off of,
My man,
where
Travis
they're on
Kelce.
vacation, what they're doing, what's happening, and it puts them in the space of being philanthropic. And it was just a great thing. So anyway, these are the baller PR moves. There's so many more.
And again, shout out to, it was it was after we found out who it was. She did it first. And again, you can say what you want to about Taylor. Why is she in the stands, or why is she this, or why is she that? Yada yada yada. She's a good human being, and I love what she did for that family. So, of course, I'm in Kansas City, so I absolutely love what she did. But yeah, those were the several baller PR moves by Lauren Victoria Burke. Make sure that you go and watch her video. I'm going to edit the video, edit the description of this video, and put the link to this video in so you guys could be able to see that video. All right. And then again, what do you guys think about this? Do you understand where she's coming from? Do you have some questions, or did you do you think certain people shouldn't say anything? Put it in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think. All right. Let's see. let's go to the main topic, the Good Times cartoon. I seen the look of it, and first of all, if you are my age or older, you know, around my age or older, you knew the impact of Good Times. Good Times was about a family in the Chicago projects. There was a hardworking family. You had the patriarch of the family, James Evans, the matriarch of the family, Florida. Michael and JJ. And Thelma. It was about a hardworking family going through hard times, living in the projects. Trying to make ends meet. And you have this cast of characters, from Bookman and all of that, that made the show what it is, right? Where we're introduced to Janet Jackson, absolutely. I wasn't old enough to watch her when she was like with Michael doing certain stuff. I think she was on the Carol Burnett show, or she was with Cher. I wasn't old enough for that. I wasn't even born yet. Florida was a straight up villain. Exactly. And they still took the black father away from the show. If you want to be honest, there's a whole big thing about that. I love John Amos's, conversation when he talked about that. Booger Bookman, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Bookman. So I haven't seen this clip. Ain't we lucky? What? Just looking out of the window, watching the asphalt grow. You don't know how many times I done got, I done made somebody to piss somebody out, piss somebody off, because I started off my conversation. Hey, what you doing? Just looking out of the window, watching the asphalt grow, keeping my head above water. Making a way if you can, temporary layoffs, good times, easy credit rip-off, good times, scratching and surviving, good times, hanging in a jail line, good times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em, boo doo 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 doo, good times. I can't do the last part. Hey, all right, so let's get to this trailer. Again, I haven't seen it. Don't know. Don't get nothing. Don't know. I watched a lot of Good Times. A lot of Good Times. A lot. Do the post. That was in the yeah. I can't do it. But so y'all was singing it. Don't even trip. Y'all knew y'all was singing it. All right. So this is the trailer. This is the first time me watching this, y'all. So I'm gonna give you this is natural action. I swear I have not seen it. All I've seen was people talking about it on Twitter. So let's go. Let's see it.
I have important news.
Let me guess. The state called and they want to cut you a disability check for your face. Hold up. You can get paid for that?
This is from a fool who stares at his orange juice every morning.
It says concentrate on the box. Who the dummy now? Shit. Me for not wearing a condom. Shadows fall over my heart. It all started with my grandfather, James Evans. My job as the man of this house is to take care of this family, no matter what.
I just want to let you know I'm going to take good care of Gray.
Who is this I'm about to kill?
Juan, my boyfriend. Daddy, let him go.
Baby, she come with me.
Junior's repeating the 10th grade for the third time.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Is there anything you can suggest to help him get to the drive-thru?
Hold up.
Can you do OnlyFans?
Okay, hold up. Who was a part of this? Stephen Curry, Norman Lear, and Seth MacFarlane? Am I reading that right? Okay. All right. Hold up. Wait, I ain't got my glasses is broke. That's why I ain't wearing my glasses, because I broke my glasses. But am I reading that right? Did I say Stephen Curry? All right, let's keep going.
Junior's repeating the 10th grade for the third time.
Is there anything you can suggest to help him get to the drive-thru?
Can you do OnlyFans? Take off your shoes. Let me see what kind of feet you working with.
Oh my God.
Dear Black Heavenly Father, Color Redeemer, if you could just help us.
Son, it's for you. New phone. Who this?
Black, everything. At least they ain't got that drug dealing baby under my roof no more.
Man, my mouth ready for some milk right now.
Dalvin, why are you so breast obsessed? It's childish, man.
Bruh, I'm a baby. I can't get no more childish than that.
In a nocturnal state of mind.
Your neighborhood is a real shithole.
It's the system. They put the guns and drugs on the streets.
Underneath this black sky. This is getting dangerous. I'm gonna just sit back and let you put yourself in harm's way. I love you too very much. Everything black.
The revolution will not be televised.
Come on, Rosa Parks, can't you just enjoy this? Black bird, black sky, black light, black everything black.
We're just as good as the Evans of old.
Isn't that just dynamite?
But the truth is, we're the Evans of new.
Bitch, you look like money.
Black, everything black.
What about the struggle?
We're black. It'll be here tomorrow.
Everything black. Black bird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything black.
Wait a minute. The baby? Little baby? And baby?
Too many babies around this crib.
Okay. All right. I have mixed feelings. What's up, Derek Dynasty? Can I tell y'all I got mixed feelings on this? I kind of got mixed feelings on this. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. If they didn't, hold on, wait a minute. Raymond Coke, if they didn't call this Good Times, and they called it anything else but Good Times, you know what I mean? I kind of would dig it a little more. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of see elements of a really good, maybe thoughtful, impactful show from almost like a Boondock standpoint. The writing would never be good as the Boondocks, right? Because the Boondocks, my man, the original writer from the Boondocks. Oh Jesus, I see his face. Can't think of his name right now. The writing was too intelligent for this day and age, to me. But I can see why people got problems with it. And I believe because, can I be real with you? Magruder, yeah, Aaron Magruder. But just because I'm black don't mean I'm struggling. You know what I mean? And what I mean by, which I haven't watched the show yet, but what I mean by I can see elements of what they're trying to do with the Boondock. If you listen to the second half of the of the show and the people putting drugs and stuff like that in our community or whatever, yada yada yada, I can see they're trying to be intelligent in that way, or trying to be intelligent that way. Again, I won't know until April the 12th, right? But I can see you guys' points very well when you said that, in Good Times did respect that part, because we were struggling. A lot of us was struggling, but in today's time, ain't a lot of people just out here just. I mean, you do got the people struggling, but damn, is that all we are? And I think that's what even the original. Good Times, even though they was in the projects, they were still a happy, loving family. You know what I mean? They could have called. I think I'm going to reserve more of my feelings until I actually watch the entire show in its entirety and see what they were trying to do. It's hard to go off a trailer though, but I think it's because you see so many stereotypical things in there. The baby with the with the ring. If it was baby, y'all right. If it was baby kids, I probably wouldn't have a problem with any of this because we knew what baby kids represented. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But Good Times is sacred to me. It's sacred, and you're right. It's a struggle pain. That didn't sound right. You know what I mean? I gotta see it. I gotta see it now. It makes me want to see it. It makes me now want to see because I'm interested. I'm very curious now. What is this about? They have talent in this. They have talent. If I'm not mistaken, they said the creators was Renata Shepard and Carl Jones. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the same Carl Jones from the Boondocks? Don't let the PR win your view. I'm thinking that's the same Carl Jones. I'm about to click real quick. But I'm thinking that's the same Carl Jones. That's why I'm saying that I could see Ellis of what they're trying to do. It's a lot of, Carl Jones, he left off of it. He tweeted it yesterday. That's why I have a job and sleep to get. So I guess that's why so let me just share this. This is who's all on it. And I'm about to wrap this up. You got Yvette Nicole Brown. God, I can't talk right now. JB Smooth, Mercedes Martin, Jay Farrow, Norma Lear, Gerald Slink Johnson from Black Jesus. Venus Thomas, Rashida. I can't never pronounce her name, but she was on wasn't she on Peacemaker? No, I don't think that's her. Is it? Oh, she's okay. So I don't know her. She's coming up in Ironheart. Okay, so she hasn't been in too many things yet. Okay. All right, and Jessica Michaela. All right. It's because Good Times is such a different type of show. It's Good Times. Good Times to me, the original Good Times. It's right here. This showed the Black struggle in a funny, unique way. Also had a lot of political points to it. All of that it's hard to compare. And you had a loving Black family. I think that was a big. James, you saw a Black father who didn't play no games but loved his family, and that's the biggest thing that I loved about Good Times. But I'm going to check it out. I'll check it out for y'all. Y'all don't want to watch it, I'll check it out. I'll be the sacrificial lamb, and I come back with a report and tell you what it looked like.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I got to get out of here. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mac Show. Tell me what you guys think about the Good Times remix. Put in a remake. Put it in the comment section below. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe power, y'all. Enjoy y'all Thursday. Where's my outro at? Let's get up out of here.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and Bob Hire, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.